Beretta, the #1 choice of champions since 1526, providing you with the Tweedl Pod.
Right, hi everybody and welcome back to another episode of the Tweedl Podcast. Now we are joined, well myself and Charlie are joined by Keith Foot, founder and owner of Swatcom, which has certainly taken the shooting market by storm over the last few years. It's a fantastic product, well worn by myself and Charlie, and Charlie's actually got a set on today.
Yeah. Just I can hear you very clearly as well, mate.
Just to prove that you can hear us loud and clear.
Yeah, I was just saying, Charlie, we can link that into your audio.
So yeah, this is interesting. When I'm on a game day filming, I can say you've got a lav on, so like the little mics for people that you put in your chest. I can put a wire from this into my camera so I can hear you talking as well as the shots.
So you can hear exactly what he's filming.
Yeah.
But be protected in all the gunfire, gunshots, and come out with a better video, basically.
Yeah. Unbelievable.
And he'll have his hearing protected.
There you are. So
Learn
that's quite funny
every day.
because as we're speaking, I'm getting photographed by the fantastic photographer Sarah Farnworth. Because I'm wearing R.M. Williams boots, which, there you are. More bit of fame for us, Keith, you know?
Yeah.
You're going to have to get yourself a pair, mate.
Yeah, I'll hide my shoes under there.
So take us back, Keith. Obviously, it's a fantastic brand. Growing up, it wasn't around for me personally. There was another brand which we won't talk about, was everybody had. You guys burst on the scene, and then you really have.
If I take you back to 25 years when Talking Headsets was founded by myself and my family, and we specialised in hearing protection headsets for communications in industry with two-way radios. We did a lot with the Icom two-way radio brand, we still do, but that was our primary business.
Yeah.
And we were distributing the Sordine range of electronic muffs.
Yeah.
And we used good retailers to help us promote the brand. And that went on for 20 odd years, but in that time, the Swatcom brand was...
Troubles here, sorry.
The Swatcom brand was born 20 odd years ago, and it was a range of accessories into the oil and gas industry for explosive environments. And that's where the Swatcom brand was created, but over the last 20 odd years, it's grown into other products. So we do a lot of wireless communications, a lot of headset communications, but what brings us here today is what we've done in the shooting, hunting industry. We decided to put our own product into the industry under the Swatcom brand as a high-end product, it's a military-grade product. And the first year we did get sort of pushed out the door a bit and went, no one's going to spend that amount of money on a headset. But then when we got George Digweed, Richard Folds, Richard Bunning, all those high-profile shooters said, oh, I want to wear it, not give us some money, I'll wear it. They just went, I want to wear it, it's the best headset.
Yeah.
That was the best advert we had. And as that happened, we joined forces with CPSA, did some high-profile sponsorship, dug deep in our wallet, put the cash out there, and that elevated us.
Yeah.
And we started going around all of the competitions, supporting people like yourself with open days. And people saw we wanted to support the industry. And on the back of that, we want to sell product. At the end of the day, we're here to sell stuff.
100%.
And it's worked. But you can't stop.
No.
Keep going. So we're in it now for the long run. And we love it. We love this industry. We are in lots of other industries, marine industry, make products for RNLI, people like that, different products. So we've got fingers in lots of pies. But this, the hunting and shooting, being here at the game fair, this is probably our 6th year now. We love coming here. And we see all our mates.
Yeah.
Like yourself, we can rub shoulders with 25 of our resellers all under one roof.
I know, it's an amazing place for that. Yeah. And so, have you been involved in shooting all your life, Keith, or is it something
I started shooting, and I'll shoot myself in the foot here, in 1969 at boarding school. And, headmaster's gun, chucked a trap on the floor, pulled, bang, didn't know what I was doing. No one wore any hearing protection, nothing, not even a bit of cotton wool. And I got hooked on shooting. And over the years, farming, all of that sort of thing. I was exposed to gunshots, to tractor noise, all that sort of thing was, and it's had an effect on me with now having tinnitus, which I've had for 35 years. And it was time to put something on my head. And at the time, we weren't educated about, the implications of exposure to noise.
Crazy, really, isn't it? 'Cause it's quite an obvious thing to think.
Just look back and think, we were
Yeah.
mad. The world was mad.
Yeah.
Something as simple as putting something in your ear. And one of my first bosses when I was farming.
Your mic to your mouth, please. Keith.
When I was farming, I said, I'm rolling the downs, and it's like church bells ringing all day. And he said, when you get home tonight, go in the medicine cupboard and get a bit of cotton wool out and stick it in your ear. And that was my first hearing protection.
Flipping
Yeah, cotton wool.
Because I'm like, when me and you were shooting, I'm always saying to him, because he forgets his ear defenders, and don't you, all the time. And I'm like, Charlie, go back and get them. And he's like, I'm here now. It's like, mate, I am a stickler for it.
We had a guy yesterday.
I don't know how people do it.
No, I don't. And this guy, a decent guy, well educated, he came up and he said, I don't wear anything when I go shooting. I said, well, you've obviously got away with it. You're lucky. He said, oh no, my ears are starting to ring. I said, that will never go away now. You're stuck with that. Put a set of cans on, even if they're a £20 pair of earmuffs. Put those on and protect your hearing, because you'll thank me for that in 50 years when you haven't got that.
Yeah.
I've got it in both ears. My doctor said you've got to make it your friend. It ain't going to go away.
And is that constant? Flipping heck. It's awful.
So it's above your voice now.
Wow.
Now I'm thinking about it. It's a brain thing. So out there this morning, I was not conscious of it.
No.
But it's always there. So now I've spoken about it, I can hear it above your voice in both ears. When I go to bed, no such thing as silence. You don't hear the wind. Well, I hear the wind blowing in the trees, providing it's blowing loud. So the main thing is the tinnitus. It takes over. And a lot of people go mad with it.
Yeah, no, I know somebody back home that had it, and he was... It properly bothered him.
Yeah, and that's why my doctor said you've got to make it your friend.
Yeah.
But really, you should stay away from any noise. So being in this industry, and when a world champion, Olympic champion, Nathan Hale says, come and have a shoot, Keith, you don't go, oh no, I better not. You go, yeah, I want to go out on the range with you. But I wear plugs, and I put a 37 dB set of cans on, which are huge, so I can still go shooting.
Yeah.
If I wear something that's too low now, I've paid the price for not protecting, so I have to wear high protection, a lot of protection. So the combination of the plugs and the earmuff probably gives me 43 decibels of protection, and you can't really get a lot more than that because it goes through your skull.
They're the ones that you suggested we have for the rifle range at Eaton Hall. Yeah.
Yeah, that single gunshot could give you tinnitus.
Yeah, mental.
So put those cans on, just protect yourself.
Yeah.
That's what you've got to do.
Yeah.
And a lot of it is education, isn't it? So we're out in this industry and people are learning a lot about why they're putting these things on. It's not just about taking 300, 400, 500 quid out of someone. You're actually going to make them better and safer. And in 10, 20 years' time, you will still be able to hear properly.
Yeah.
And one of the bad things in life at the moment, or has been, with the Sony Walkman. Sony Walkman, you put them in your ears, 106 dB in your ear canal, you'll get tinnitus, or you'll get noise-induced hearing loss. So a lot of 25-year-olds are partially deaf. And we need to educate people
Absolutely.
about
knackered without your
just
hearing.
putting something. And I say, you don't have to go and buy an Activate at 400 quid. Buy a £20 pair of earmuffs.
Yeah,
so that's what I was about to go on to. So the range that you've got, what is it? So obviously you've got the Activates, and what else is there? I've seen Sid's got a massive pair of ones that I assume are better than
That's
the
what he was talking about, that's the rifle
the big
range.
old SC13s,
Right.
they're brute, 37 dB. But if I was shooting a rifle, I would not hesitate to put them on.
No.
Some people struggle with, because the bigger the volume of cut, the more noise you can take out. So if you've got a really slim...
It's raining.
Yeah, it's pissing there. Raining very, very hard. Yeah, bucketing down. So the slimmer the profile, the less noise you can take out.
Yeah.
So you need a big bulky cut with a lot of foam in it to absorb the noise so it doesn't go to your ear. but that means you've got something quite bulky on your ear, and there are a lot of shooters who hit the butt of the gun. So it's a trade-off. So
Yeah.
what we've done over the years, the Activate was pretty much what started us in this industry, but we've now got in-ear, over-ear, passive, electronic. So we've got a whole range of products that offer you choice.
Yeah.
So you can go from a £20 pair of earmuffs up to a £450 headset, but in between that, you got £20, £25, £40, £99, £250. So there's a lot of choice. And what we find now, people come on the stand, we ask them what they're trying to do, what they can't use, and a lot of people say, I can't use something that hits the butt of the gun. So they're then going to an ear. So do you want electronic, passive, active?
Are you doing moulded in ears now?
Yeah. So we're really starting to push that now.
Yeah.
We've touched the market for the last year or two. We've now developed the product better, and we're now going to steam ahead with custom fit in here.
Yeah, that's
Very
like-
popular in Tweedl, aren't they? The Activate Comps.
Yeah, we do loads of.
Yeah.
Do one a month probably.
I reckon Tweedle's probably done ballpark 40 sets of activates. I reckon.
In no time. Yeah.
I reckon 40.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We literally just put one live today.
Yeah.
Yeah. And
Stuff like
they are we've worked hard with people like yourselves to get the brand
Well, that's
accepted.
one thing I wanted to speak to you about. Like you're very, very good at what you do in terms of your branding's exceptional.
Thank you.
And I think as a business, you can tell that you're there to support shooting in a fashion. Obviously, like you say, you're a business, but you've got the elite Nathan Hales,
Yeah.
George Digweed,
Richard Foles,
Richard Foles, like-
2 Olympic champions and multi-world championships
Yeah.
between them all.
Which-
but they want to wear them.
they want because they know they're the best on the
Yeah.
market, and they are. The Activates, the gel cup that
Yeah.
they're on your ear, it surrounded your ear.
And it's also about comfort. It's like shoes. You got a great pair of shoes on there. Just thought I'd drop that in. But they're comfortable, aren't they?
Yeah,
So you put them on, you forget you got them on.
Yeah.
With a headset, hearing protector, if it's not comfortable, then you're constantly moving it,
yeah,
right? Which means you're going to let leakage of sound in, so you can't guarantee the protection you've had is enough.
no,
When it's comfortable, you put them on, leave them,
yeah,
and that's it.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
that's the true test of a decent, comfortable hearing protector is you put it on and forget about it.
yeah. Obviously, you came up to us at Eaton Hall, and
Very impressive.
very thankful for you supporting us there.
Well, thanks for
Well,
having us there.
Yeah, it was important to us as well to offer the best hearing protection to our people that are coming for a lesson.
And that's a compliment to us.
From a stag do point of view, or whoever it may be, it's people that have never been shooting before.
Yeah.
So we said, look, Keith, we want Swatcoms to be on our have-a-goes for our lessons, and now in the academy room in the
Yeah.
in the atrium there's a fantastic selection of Swatcom hearing that people can use for free of charge, while they go and have a lesson, and it's just mega. So thank you for
Well,
supporting
mate,
us
it's
that
a
way.
great endorsement for us
Yeah.
to be associated with you. It does mean a lot to us. So when we were invited up 3 or 4 months ago,
Yeah.
it was, wow, impressive to put it mildly.
I can't wait for you to come back for the British,
Won't be long.
because
We'll be there for the British, if not before. So,
yeah, 'cause-
looking forward to that. It's going to be a good week. Yeah.
and you obviously massive sponsors of the CPSA.
Yeah.
How's that been for you from a
The association with them, it's an organisation that have turned into me mates.
yeah,
So I feel part of the family, and a lot of the time we stay in the same hotels. There's a great rapport there, but at the end of it, we're all trying to promote ourselves to the industry.
yeah,
So our association with Ian Parker and his team at CPSA has been probably the biggest influence for us as far as effective sponsorship and spending money in advertising, which you always have to do, don't
Of
you?
course.
It never goes away. Some pots you put it in, you go, I'm not sure what I got back from that. But we've done it with them. We're now in our 5th year. So I would say, 100% that's been the main reason we're accepted more in the industry.
yeah.
We're still going to work hard in other places, but yeah, it's the go-to for us. Really has worked for us.
No, definitely.
Yeah.
Like branding's branding, isn't it? Everybody knows Like,
And
if,
it's
if you're in front of
association.
people, and
Yeah.
the Swatcom brand is on everything that CPSA put out there, you're on behind the prizes, behind
Yeah.
the podiums and bits and
Yeah.
pieces. Like for us, Charlie here, obviously social media mastermind. He's thankfully gets his Tweedl and Eaton Hall in front of a lot of people.
Yeah.
And proof's in the pudding. If it's in front of them, they talk about it. And then by talking about it, it normally leads to a sale, or it leads to them coming up to Eaton Hall to see it.
And we've
Same.
had people turn up this week, yesterday, today, saying, I want to see what this Swatcom's about. And, 5 years ago, 6 years ago, we entered this industry, no one knew what it was. No one knew what it was. And at the start, it was about one product. But now people come on and say, I want a Swatcom.
Yeah.
They don't know which one they want, but they want a Swatcom.
Yeah.
That means we've done something right, and that makes us feel really good.
Yeah.
And Charlie, as you know, Charlie, really involved in our business. My other son Jody, he's getting involved with it more now. Jason's been a great asset for us at all the shows, doing all the custom fits. Now we've got Howard on board, who's a specialist on in-ear technology. He's helping us to develop our own 100% owned products.
Yeah.
And that's the way forward we got to go, because the Swatcom brand is recognised now. We're not sort of trying to hide away from it.
No.
You can try and hide away, we're not as good as them or as big as them. We keep going forward,
Yeah, of course.
but keep our feet on the ground.
And so, apart from the shooting industry, you're also in like forestry products.
Yeah, so we do a lot in the urban forestry.
Yeah.
So hearing protection, hard hats, visors, communications. RNLI, as I say, we manufacture comms kits for them, and we're working on a project with them at the minute that's been 3.5 years to take them into the 21st century of hearing protection and communication. So that's still all ongoing. We do a lot with police, first responders,
Right.
a bit of military stuff. We tended to stay away from the military because they all want something for nothing, and the cycle is very long. So
Right.
it's not good when you're starting a business and you need to earn money.
No.
You can
You
be
need
in it for
instant.
the long run. We do a lot in motorsport through other channels.
Right.
So, there's quite a lot of F1 garages that will have some of our accessories within, the radio systems and headsets, Le Mans series. We work with some pretty big providers of comms into that industry, and it's around the globe. So,
So
our
what
radio
you-
accessories is big side of
Yeah,
our,
yeah.
and the ICOM combination is so important to us. And you're going to see over the coming weeks some case studies of some new LTE 2-way radio type of products that we put into Churchill's for the Worlds. And instead of talking radio to radio, it talks up to the cloud and down.
Wow.
And at Churchill's we put 50 radios in there. They normally have 5 or 6 groups that are all isolated. This time
Yeah,
they had
patches
6
of-
groups that could all talk to each other. 100% coverage.
Wow.
So we're going to show you some of the stuff when we come up.
Yeah.
I can talk to you in Aberdeen on
a
a
radio.
like that.
Wow.
Yeah. And if you're sunbathing in Barcelona and you're sick enough to take your radio with you, I can go, what are you doing, Sam? It's all on 4G,
Need that
SIM
for the shooting
cards.
ground, don't we?
That's mental.
So we're getting some good case studies written. We've got a lot of the good grounds around that are going to try them out. You'll be one of them.
Yeah.
Look out for that.
Be good
stuff.
for game shoots as well.
Yeah, game shoots. We got people queuing up for it.
Yeah, I can imagine.
So yeah, it's all good. Going
So
in
you
the right
can
direction.
bollock the beta when he's
Yeah.
knocking
Dave,
presents.
where are you? yeah.
So what would you say is the biggest industry for you, like business-wise?
Shooting industry
is
our biggest industry.
Is that probably because you've pushed it so hard? I'm sure you'd have the same success if you pushed it harder.
And we do, and that's one thing we're really consciously all the time trying to promote ourselves into the other industries that we're in. And
you
there
almost
are-
need different squads in different industries for you.
Well, and it's a different selling process.
Yeah.
So sales guys that go around to the gun shops expect to come out with an order. If I go to a marine dealer, I won't come out with an order.
No.
Never. It's a slower burner.
Yeah.
So yeah, it is very different, and each industry has different types of selling.
Yeah.
But and you have to be skilled at all of them.
Of course you do.
Yeah. But it's challenging, exciting. It keeps my grey matter going.
I can imagine, mate.
Yeah.
So what have we got in front of us here? Obviously, we've got the Activate.
So you got the Activate, which is like the
which Charlie's got on his head.
the
carbon
start off
fibres.
point.
Yeah. And then this is electronic as well. The SC12.
So just here you got the Activate, which was really the start off into the hunting and shooting markets. So over the years we've got our own range of passive products.
Yeah.
Lot lower value, but still give you the hearing protection. And it is about offering people choice. If they've only got 30 quid, then there's a product for you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you've got loads of those now on your
That's what they're having.
corporate days.
Yeah.
Great product. And it's choice. You know, this little slim one here, some people like things that are really slim, so you don't touch the gun.
Yeah.
That's got the gel foam seals on it. So it's about choice and what suits you.
And Brett Winstanley, good friend of ours, obviously sponsored by Eaton Hall.
He's shooting like a demon this year.
He's an absolute animal. He's a fantastic shot. He's good to
he's
watch
great.
as well.
Yeah.
But he listens to music, you know.
Yeah, he
through
uses our neck loop.
Swatcoms. Yeah, and he just wants to get in the zone. He don't want to hear any distractions at all. And
Charlie Foles was the same. He for a couple of years he used our little neck loop because he not always when he's shooting, but as soon as he comes out of the stand, puts his playlist on, and off he goes, and he gets goes into his zone of thinking, I suppose, and being alone.
Yeah, well, it was
And
clearly
some people
worked
don't
for
want to come out
Charlie
and
as
talk
well.
to their mates, do they? They go, I just want to get in the zone
Yeah.
of it. So the Bluetooth neck loop, Brett put a post out, and literally within hours our web shop was going bonkers.
Really?
Yeah, honestly.
What
The
the
power of what he did just with the neck loop. We've sold a few hundred of those over the years, but in the last month, they go out the door every day.
Right.
Yeah, and they even come on our stand now and go, have you got that Bluetooth neck loop? Thanks to Brett. Simple as that. Thank you, Brett. Thank you, Brett.
Cheers, Brett.
Yeah.
Well done, Brett.
Yeah.
Influencer Brett.
It is.
He's
It just shows you,
he's
doesn't
doing an awesome job, Brett. He started YouTube. I mean, I told him years ago to start YouTube, and then obviously he's gone and done it. And I think it's just really insightful, like for people to be able to. He's on the podcast a few weeks ago. It's worth a listen if you haven't watched it. But the guy can not shoot for 2 years and come back and then be in the world finals, world
Unreal.
super final.
Unreal. I was so chuffed that he got to the final.
Yeah.
We all rooting for him. It's a tough place to go, isn't it? You know, those targets were, real targets. And hats off to all of the guys in the final. That was a tough final.
There must be some
But
pressure that.
It was very exciting, though, I have to say. And, when Brett straighted one stand there,
Yeah, the second stand.
he exploded with relief, I suppose.
Yeah.
I
I saw in the video
awesome.
he like slammed his cartridges in the bin and was like, fucking
Yeah.
come on.
Yeah, it was
It's good to see a
brilliant.
bit of emotion like that in shooting though, isn't it? Because sometimes it can be a bit too serious, I think.
I agree, yeah, and it's quite intense, isn't it? You go back to Nathan winning the gold. We were all in the office with our hearts in our mouths.
Yeah.
But you felt he was so controlled that no one was going to beat him.
No,
No one was going to beat him that day, and he just focus was unreal.
I know.
Can't imagine what that must have felt like. But all those 10 years of training came out in that hour or whatever
Yeah.
it was.
All came together.
And it couldn't have happened to a nicer person.
100%.
What a gent.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, he's an absolute
Yeah,
gent. He is.
we're proud to be sponsoring him.
Yeah, I can imagine,
Absolutely.
yeah. No, he's a fantastic
He's
guy.
great. Good for the sport.
I know you say obviously you don't shoot lots because of your tinnitus,
I
but what
shoot-
is your discipline, Keith?
I do like trap shooting.
Do you?
Yeah. Sporting's too tough for me. Too many angles and all that sort of stuff. I love sporting.
Olympic trap's tougher than sporting, mate.
Yeah, Olympic trap is probably on the edge of my expertise and skill.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can do a good round here and there, but can I put together an 85, 90? Not yet.
No.
I'd like to. I like a bit of DTL and I like ABT.
We actually had a DTL competition last weekend at Eaton Hall.
Right.
And a chap dropped out, a half past 11 squad. So I was like, do you know what, I'll jump in. C-class,
Same
champion, I won it.
Did
95 out of 100.
Oh, well done you.
Yeah, C-class DTL.
Yeah, I'll put this in for all the viewers that know me. I was British C-Class DTL champion.
Were you really?
Yeah, up until a week ago.
Oh.
And they'll expect me to say that because it's been pulled my legs right off for the last year because of that. I won it up at Bywell and the weather was hideous up there, but I think I did that on a 95 to 280 or whatever it was, can't remember. But we had some fun out of that.
Yeah, I
some
can imagine.
Real fun. Josh Brown and all those people, they absolutely... You
How
go in
many
a
of you?
restaurant, have dinner with people, and then the waitress brings out a plate with chocolate written
C-class.
C-class British champion. I've got it on film. Absolutely hilarious. Yeah,
I get
great
the
fun. Real
similar
good
amount
fun.
of abuse as well.
Yeah, no, it's brilliant. Love it.
No, it's all
Don't
good
want it to
fun.
go away.
Well, listen, Keith, thanks for coming and sitting down with us.
Thank you for the opportunity.
No, mate.
And thanks to everyone that watches and thanks to everyone that supports us. It does mean a lot to us.
And if you haven't got a set of Swatcoms, get some because I can tell you now, there is nothing like it on the market.
Thank you. Brilliant.
So, yeah, perfect.
Good. Thanks, Sam.
Thanks for popping on, Keith.
Pleasure.
Get
Thank
back
you.
to that stand and
Yeah, I
keep
will.
the old stuff
Crack the
in.
whip.
Crack the whip. Perfect. Thanks, everybody, for watching. Thanks to our sponsors, GMK, Beretta, Rio Cartridges and Eaton Hall Shooting Ground, soon to be, I'm sure, after this conversation. Swatcom will be sponsoring us as
Fingers
well.
crossed.
I'm joking.
We'll see.
Thanks, everybody. See you on the next one.
Bye.
Cheers.